Hello, hope you're doing well. The flow of events that are recorded in our Bibles, they seem often a disordered mess. And this is because it records real life. For example, Jesus was teaching and was interrupted by a man begging him to come and heal his 12-year-old daughter. And then on the way to help her, he was interrupted by a woman who touched the edge of his coat so that she could be healed. In the delay, the little girl died, although Jesus raised her again. Another example, the church that began in Jerusalem enjoyed a time of peace, but then persecution broke out, and the church was scattered as people fled. And later on, Paul was teaching the gospel, which led to a riot and to his arrest. He was put into prison, and he testifies in front of kings. His legal troubles end up sending him to faraway Rome, but then he's shipwrecked in a storm along the way. Now, none of this looks well planned. It just looks like chaos. And yet, when we look back on Scripture, we can clearly see God at work. Now, remember, at the time it was not so clear. These faithful people did not know what would happen next. They were afraid. Jesus assured the little girl's father, "Don't be afraid, just believe, and she will be healed." Luke 8:50. And God sent an angel messenger to Paul in the storm who said, "Do not be afraid, Paul." Acts 27:24. Well, we are afraid. We make our plans, but they're forever interrupted. We don't know what will come next. Look, this is normal. This is how our trust in God is built. We want the Lord to tell us every step before we take the first step. We want Him to show us the future before we show faith. But that's never been His way. Our circumstances will not be consistent, but God will. Like Jesus, like Paul, like the early church, we will have to live by faith. And that means doing what is righteous in this moment. It is testifying to God's goodness before we have the proof. It's telling the gospel even if other people don't like it. Now, we do all these things in whatever now we face, and then we just trust Jesus with the outcome. Now, it is wise to plan, but you can fully expect those plans to be interrupted. Now, what we feel are inconveniences or even major setbacks are the ongoing unfolding of God's greater plan. Jesus' promise in Matthew 28:20 still stands. "Surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon for more spiritual content. Hopefully you'll share this with a friend who needs some encouragement. May God bless you.